Finally, we have arrived to the last part for the problem of this end chapter question about inventories. So number one, Entity A government entity, purchases furniture and fixtures amounting to 14,000 pesos. Entity A would most likely record the purchases as letter A, property, plant, and equipment, B, inventory held for consumption, C, inventory held for manufacturing, and D, semi-expendable property. The answer is letter D, semi-expendable property, because the amount of purchases is 14,000 pesos, which is below the 15,000 capitalization, which is considered to be um, recorded as semi-expendable property under inventories. Number two, accountable forms such as pre-printed forms used in the government transactions are most likely to be classified by a government entity as A, inventory held for consumption, B, inventory held for sale, C, semi-expendable property, and D, not considered inventory according to the GAM for NGAS. The correct answer is letter A, inventory held for consumption, because the pre-printed forms used by the government transactions are those supplies or items that will be consumed for the government or uses on the government offices. Number three, inventories are initially measured at cost and subsequently measured at A, the lower of cost and net realizable value for goods held for sale, B, the lower of cost and current replacement cost for goods held for distribution, C, both A and B, and letter D, cost. So the correct answer is letter C, both A and B, because inventories are categorized into two sections, which is goods held for sale and goods held for distribution. So therefore, both A and B is the correct answer. Number four, which of the following cost formulas is not available for the use by the government entities? Letter A, specific identification, B, FIFO, C, weighted average, D, all of these are available. So as discussed by the true or false, the correct answer is FIFO because FIFO is not available for use by the government entities, only specific identification and weighted average. Number 5, the GAM for NGAS requires the use of which of the following inventory systems? A, perpetual inventory system, B, periodic inventory system, C, A or B, D, none of these. So obviously the correct answer is letter A, perpetual inventory system, because as discussed in the true or false section, periodic inventory system and also the FIFO is not used by the government entities. Number 6, government entities record purchases of inventories, A, in an inventory account, B, in the purchases account, C, A or B, D, as expenses. So the correct answer is letter A, in an inventory account. Since the government entity is using the perpetual inventory system, then obviously the purchases of inventories will be recorded in an inventory account. Number 7, which of the following may be included as cost of inventory? A, freight in under a freight collect FOB destination sale term. B, trade discounts. C, cost of insurance while the goods are in transit. And letter D, advertisement cost that resulted to the resale of inventory purchased. So the correct answer is letter C, cost of insurance while the goods are in transit, because it is, according to the measurement of cost of inventory, direct cost incurred in bringing the assets to its intended location and conditions is to be part or included of the cost of inventory. Therefore, cost of insurance. Trade discounts are excluded from the purchase cost, and freight in this the term here is freight collect and FOB destination. Therefore, unless that the goods have arrived to its destination, then it is still part of the seller. Number 8, arrange the following in a sequence. They are used in the requisition and receipt of inventories by a government entity. A. 3, 5, 1, 6, 4, and 2. B. 3, 5, 1, 4, 6, and 2. Letter C. 3, 5, 1, 2, 6, and 4. Letter D. 5, 3, 2, 1, 6, and 4. So the correct answer is letter A. From the purchase request to purchase order, and then stock card to journal entries and disbursement voucher. Number 9, this is maintained in the property or supply division to record the movements of inventories. A. Stock card. B. Property or supply card. Letter C. Supplies ledger card. And D. Magic card. So, letter A, stock card, is maintained by the property or supply division to record the movements of inventories. Number 10, this is used to report wasted materials such as destroyed spare parts and other spoilages. Letter A, wasted stock card. B, waste materials report. C, report on the physical count of inventories. And D, inventory custodian slip. The correct answer is letter B, waste materials report. That would be all for the discussion of the end chapter questions under inventories in chapter 7.